What's up, guys? I've been thinking about Star Wars some more and still not liking Episode 8. But I started thinking, can this be redeemed? Can they repair what they've done in Episode 8? Of course, some of you people probably think there's nothing wrong with it. There's a guy I worked with last night who saw the movie, and in his words, this movie was amazing. He said this is as good as Empire Strikes Back. So, of course, I'm asking him, I'm like, how the fuck is this? How is it amazing? I'm like, what'd you think of Luke? What they did with Luke? And he's like, they could have done more with that. I said they shit all over his character. And then I'm asking him, about Snoke. Like, who the fuck was Snoke? They already killed him off. Like, why didn't they develop that character? How was he such a badass? And he's like, yeah, they could have done more with that. And then I'm asking about Leia flying. And then he's like, oh, I didn't have a problem with that. I'm like, so we can go in, Jedis can go in space and fly. And you're fine with that. He's just like, well, Leia, she had the Force. And I'm like, so basically Qui-Gon and fucking the prequels getting lightsabered right through his chest. He could have just got up and brushed it off, rubbed some dirt on it, and he was fine. I said, that's just stupid. Jedis can still die, and she was no Jedi. So, we're discussing certain parts of the movie that was so stupid. And he's like agreeing with me. Like, yeah, that could have been better. And I'm like, so, let me ask you, how is this amazing then? He's like, I don't know, I liked the movie, it was amazing. The visuals were nice. I said, yeah, the visuals were nice. I told him I liked two parts. I liked where they did the light speed into the ship. We've never seen that before. That was kind of cool how they did that. And the battle scene with Kylo Ren and Rey, and I can't remember who caught the lightsaber, but I remember they caught it and did the lightsaber through the red guy's fucking head. I said, I like that part. And he's like, oh yeah, that part was badass. And I'm like, okay. So basically, if I take a plate, put a nice filet mignon on it, and then take a bucket full of shit and dump it all over this steak and say, okay, you can have that filet mignon, but you got to eat through this shit to get to it. Are you going to say, that was good after you eat it? I said that is what Episode 8 was, and you're saying that shit was amazing. And you're agreeing on the dumb shit. But he's just, he's literally just, since it has the Star Wars brand on it, he's just going to jerk off to it and take it as it is. And eventually he got offended and he walks away and he's like, you're not going to change my mind. We could go back and forth all night and I'm still going to like the movie. I'm like, whatever. But this is what you're dealing with these Star Wars fanboys, which I consider myself a fanboy of Star Wars, but I'm not going to suck it off if it's crap. I'm going to say it like it is. These people will just accept it. And it's like, no, this is dumb. And then I start thinking, can they redeem this? I don't know how they can. I mean, first and foremost, if I'm in charge of this, if they hire me today and I'm in charge of this, anyone who wrote part of this fucking movie, had any hand in on this, they're fired now. Get your shit and get the fuck out of here. You're done. The people who did the special effects, they can stay. Anyone with their hand on it, I mean, especially whoever came up with the idea of Luke milking the fucking sea cow and drinking the milk. And I remember you could even see Mark Hamill's face when he did that. He's like milking it and he like had a look on his face like this is stupid. But I mean, the way these story writers were, you can bring Luke back in Episode 9. When he disappeared and his robe flew off, he could literally transcend down into the ocean below him. And then, Episode 9, he could be butt-ass naked sucking on some titties for some more milk because we know how much he likes that milk. It's like, this is the shit that these people are doing. It makes no fucking sense. They're changing the rules, so there's no rules in this. So Luke, hey, he's probably not even dead. He just disappeared because, hey, let's just make the Jedis where they can disappear and reappear and do all that shit now too. But I heard J.J. Abrams has, I guess he did episode 7, and now he's getting episode 9 again. But any steam he built in episode 7, to me, I did not like episode 7 because it left too many unanswered questions. Episode 8 could have redeemed it by answering these questions in a proper way, and then it probably would have made me actually like episode 7. But this train wreck that they did on episode 8, it's done. I mean, what are people even looking forward to in episode 9? What threat is there? Kylo Ren? Rey's already fucked him up. You killed Snoke. So what's there really to do? And there's what, 20 resistance fighters left? How are they so weak when they destroyed the Empire? They destroyed the big, was it Star Killer base or whatever the fuck it was called, Death Killer base. They destroyed that. They're always winning the battles, but they're always on the run, but then they somehow win. But now we're down to like 20 people. And the whole galaxy is supposed to hate. You know, they hated the Empire. You know, remember at the end of Return of Jedi? They were celebrating everywhere. And now we're down to 20 people left, or 30, whatever was left. I mean, there's barely anyone left. They called for help. No one came. So episode 9, it's like, you have like, what, 20, 30 people to fight Kylo Ren, and which he's a joke in itself because he's just an emo, whiny baby. It's almost like someone watches Game of Thrones and they wanted to create a Joffrey as a Jedi. I think that was his name, Joffrey, that king, that little whiny brat. But that's basically what Kylo Ren is. And now he's in charge. He's the big bad. And you've killed Luke off. Why not just go ahead and kill Chewie, too, while you're at it? Leia ain't going to be in it, because she's dead. I mean, unless you're going to do CGI throughout the whole thing like you did in Rogue One with that one general. But it's like, where do you go from here? You fucked this up so bad to where I don't even think you can fix it. I know they're making like another trilogy that's supposed to be in another galaxy, but I have no faith in that. They're going to fuck that up too before it even got started, because they've already fucked this up so bad. It's just, I don't know. I have no faith in Disney whatsoever with the Star Wars brand. And I'm not going to just, oh, it's Star Wars. You hear the music kicking. Ah, let's clap. Yay. That's what people were doing in the movie theater. Whatever. Let me, you guys tell me, is there any redeeming of this? I'm out.